Okay, we're at the auction house. That kid, I don't know though. Look at its little blue eyes. I feel like Tater would think it was a friend. Mercury glass. Oh, these are cool. Oh, so I'm in Bronson at White Star, White Barn. Oh, I love that folk art bunny. He's cool. I feel like it's going to be an expensive night for me again. That's a cool frame. Nice. Salvage piece. Little mirror. Missing its molding. Alex and Becker are here. They needed the big vehicle for moving stuff, so. Oh. Very cool. And a snowman, cat. Oh, it's a bunny. It's a bunny. Which one's this? If that's a rooster. Chocolate kitty. Oh my gosh, these little puppy dogs. Yeah. Little spoons. Oh. Okay. I'm not so much for glassware, but I'll move on forward. I love animals though. Kitty. Oh, it's a little bitty bird of happiness. Oh my goodness, that's cute too. Even that one. Oh, he's missing his jewels in his eyes though. I didn't know if these were. Oh, I think they're milk glass. I thought they were ironstone. I wonder if these were left over. They had a whole bunch the other night too. Oh, in the picture I thought they were ironstone. Oh, mushrooms. Oh, I'm always a mercury bead person. Vintage Christmas. Amber Hernandez. Oh, it's Raggedy Ann. Oh, I think that's from last week. Salt and pepper shakers. Oh, look at this piece. Oh, that is an ironstone crazed for days piece. There's actually two pieces. One's got as a transferware. Put everything back where it was. It's pink. Oh, yarn. Balls of yarn. Jars of yarn. Oh, he does. I don't think they're getting to this stuff today, but oh, look at that. That is a nice. Usually these tables in the corner they don't get to. Whoa. 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 That's all I have to say about that.
$7.50, now 10, $10, $10, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, here, get 12 and a half, and again, 12 and a half, and $10 now, $11 now, $11 now, 10 bid now, $11 now, $11 now, 10 bid now, $11 now, that's so cheap, $10. Chris.
So yes, Tuesday night back at the White Barn in Bresson, Michigan for Joy's estate. There are going to be multiple Tuesdays auctions where they're adding Joy's stuff in. As if you didn't see the first video, she was a huge collector of everything. She had a huge, I think it was a boys' home at one time. So imagine the size of the house. So we went to the Haunted Mansion, but unlike the Haunted Mansion where he just came home and just stocked box on top of box, she displayed it. She had, her stuff is good. If it's primitive and it's beat up, it's because that's the look it's supposed to be. If it's glass and it's supposed to be in pristine shape, that's it. So a little bit of everything. We've got mid-century modern, we got retro, we've got primitive, folk art, you name it, y'all. She collected everything and she did not sell anything. So, and she was a joy to be around when you were at auctions because she had one of those contagious laughs that you could just hear her from a mile away and it just made you love her. So anyway, so yes, so bidding war. Yes, it's a bidding war. So you have 9 of her friends were left her estate. So they did get the opportunity to buy out when she first passed. And now they're coming to the auction to buy things that they were with her when she bought or things that they loved that she collected. And then there's those of us who are resellers just appreciating all the beautiful things that she found. So, you know, as resellers, we're all looking for something to resell or even collect for ourselves. So there were some beautiful, like I said, you're following all the trends here, folks. I don't do a lot of like the really old, like Victorian glass, or I don't know, that's out of my wheelhouse. So, I mean, I do think I'm kind of eclectic with what I resell, which helps me have a profitable eBay and a profitable retail booth because I hit a whole bunch of different trends. So let me share with you what I got. Yes, as I'm stroking the bunny's ears. Some people might think he was creepy, but he is folk art primitive all the way with his apple. Only thing I wish that he was a signed piece. He is not. He is beautiful. And it's funny, like you see a little chip out of his ear, but it's painted. That's how he was whittled. There's a little bit of dust here and there, but he is an amazing piece, and some folk art collector is going to love him. Now, there are some resin pieces. She had good taste. This is a resin piece, but look at the detail on that frog. Oh my goodness. So frogs, mushrooms, yeah, right there. It's gonna sell. You're not gonna have to. And then you throw a little ladybug in it. We are all good. We are all good. And then, like, I mean, these were as new purchase goods as you could get. This little carved resin. So we have some rain gauges, which is a frog and a turtle. And like I've said before, we have an outdoor booth. And for some reason, in my outdoor booth, I feel like I have to have things that go in the outdoors. I don't know why. Not everybody does that, but I don't know. It's my little whatever I am. I did get the 2 cast iron bunny carrot doorstops. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And if you didn't want it to look like a carrot, y'all, just paint over it. It's as simple as that. But I thought, you know, it's a bunny. I've sold the mouse plenty of times. So I'm like, oh, I really want that bunny. And the other really cool folk art piece that I got was this copper church bank. So it has the slot for money in it, and then you just take off the lid to get into it if you want. Beautiful aged patina, not over patina, not under patina, just like the right amount, which there again, beautiful folk art piece. And while we're talking about primitives, the pig boards, the primitive pig cutting boards, this has to be my favorite patinaed one. I love the green banding on it. And I love the aged patina, that aging wax look. So these are not something you clean up. You leave them as is. And I was trying to be, you know, there was all of us pickers there. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to take everything. There's enough of us to go around to have a little bit of a collection. Like you said, they're going to have lots of auctions throughout this time. So yeah. And then even though you saw, I showed you everything that was on the tables, he from 4 to 8 sells, and whatever he doesn't get to, he sells the next week first off. So there was two tables and the corner tables, which I already told you he probably wasn't going to get to anyway. So sometimes when I show you things in videos, doesn't mean that he got to all of it. And then I thought this little guy is just super cute. Another little pig board. And wait till you see this one. I didn't even know this one was in here until he went to sell it. It is a mouse. Oh my gosh. So the only thing I'd want to do is I'd age some leather for you all to put a tail hanging system on him so you could hang him if you wanted to. And I think he would be complete. He's a mouse. He needs a tail or a hanger. So I think, oh my gosh, I've never seen a mouse that is so stinking cute. And then I'm weak when it comes to old wood. So then the 2 old wooden cutting boards. Yep, somebody used it as a hot plate. Doesn't matter. Turn it around. These aged patina people love to collect these, multiple of them. And so you just keep piling them up on your counter or wherever it is that you collect them. Now, when I saw these in the picture, I thought they were, my heart was set for a second because I thought they were going to be ironstone, but they are beautiful milk glass. Beautiful, even though I just said I didn't do Victorian, but these are definitely Victorian syrups. Beautiful. I got to get closer to y'all. My shop is so I've got 3 hauls going here. I'm shopping faster than I'm putting it away. So beautiful detail on these pieces. We'll see if we can get that cleaned up even more or not. You know, they're old, y'all. And then some more beautiful pieces. The detail is wonderful, which that's funny. I just said I don't do Victorian glass, but made a liar out of myself. I don't know. Anyway, so let's keep on going. I did get the Santa mold, though I do have one other clip that I can add to him so he stays nice and tight for anybody who actually wants to use him. I bought from a company because I pick up, and there was only one company online that sold those little vintage clips. And I thought, if I'm going to order 2, I'm going to order 20 some, like 24 of them if I can, because I'm always running across, and I hope someday that I can find it again if I need them, because I don't even think that I saved it. Those little metal puppy dogs. Oh my gosh. So the story is, we used to have a foundry in Coldwater that is no longer, like, they even tore down the building. There's now a solar farm there, I believe. And so this is just a little raised ear puppy dog. They were not terribly cheap. And there, as you know, they were 6 of them. And I don't know why I chose 4, but I knew another bidder. I'm like, I guess I just said 4. I should have halved them. But so then the other bidder that wanted them too got a couple of them. Because they might have had something to do with the Midwest Foundry. But I was like, I'm trying not to be greedy, but it's so hard because there's so much good stuff. Then I did get this metal easel. Becca and Alex, as you saw, they stopped by because they ended up closing their booth at Hog Creek because they live at almost an hour, 15 hour and a half away. And they have opened a booth at Three Rivers, a new owner that owned an estate sale company. They're doing really well over there. It's 15 minutes from their home. So because I needed a 4th booth, but their booth wasn't very small at Hog Creek. And I thought we could just stick furniture odds and ends in there. Maybe not stuff my booth so much. But yeah, so we took it over and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that just kind of relieved them from having to travel over here weekly to try to straighten up their booth and all that. It just made it easier. But so they didn't stay. They were bringing back Chris's van because they needed to move all that stuff. And they just have little cars. someday they need to upgrade to an SUV or something. Anyway, but Becca loved this, and she does canvas. She paints on canvas, so I actually picked this up for her. Then the crockery, y'all. Oh, animals, and so I did get the cat. This one is a row pottery cat, beautiful. And then I got the bunny. Beautiful. This one is a Baston Pottery, Nobleville, Indiana. I don't know if I've ever picked one up. And I knew it was a little bit different because it almost, I don't know if it's hand painted or if it's stamped on there. I don't know. You all tell me. I don't know anything about that company. But I knew that I loved animals, and that's, yeah. And then the other, I did get the little snowman because I know there are people who collect these little snowmen. And then the chickens, I had to get the chickens. Animals always do well when it comes to the salt glazed pottery pieces. I've never had chickens. I've had plenty of lambs, and I've had snowman, and I have Santas, but I don't think I've ever had chickens before. Oh, be still my heart. And then I'm a sucker for old wood, and then these butter cookie presses, and this one's really got me interested because it's a rooster. Beautiful age. I've seen the swan. I've never seen the rooster, and I think it's carved beautifully. It's like one of those, like, you want to show off the wood, but then you also want to show off that cool carving in the inside. Okay, so y'all saw the Fenton animals. So I did pay up. There was a little bit bidding war for the Fenton animals. But luckily not so much for this guy, because I think the other bidder was in the bathroom. So, oops, you got to hold your bladder. You don't want to get up and eat. You don't want to go take anything to your car during an auction, because there's no necessarily rhyme or reason sometimes what the auctioneer picks up. So there's that. That's my only, okay. So this still has the Fenton sticker on it, and it's a beautiful long-tailed Fenton bird. So I didn't have to fight too much for that, but then the other bidder got out of the bathroom. So, and she resells, she has a Facebook Live. It's hard when you're in a small town, and actually it's hard either way, because when you go to an auction all the time, estate sales, you're a reseller, it's like, I've said this before, it's like a family reunion. You see people, you see them more than you see your family. And like your family, it's a love-hate relationship sometimes. You're like, oh man, you outbid me. Oh, I didn't want to go that, and you just have to smile, walk away, lick your wounds or whatever, and go on your way. That's just how it is. So I did get some teddy bears. These are a little bit newer with the newer sticker on it, but hand side, still the original price tag, which is not what it's going to cost y'all. But yes, so hand painted. The signature would be underneath the price tag, and I'm not taking that off because some people love those price tags. There again, the signature would be underneath the price tag. This little pink iridescent. And then I have a custard satin. There again, so I don't know who the artist is. The new person that buys them can take the price tags off if they want. And then one little kitty cat. We almost see who it was, but a cute little kitty cat. So these Fenton pieces are always good to find. And when it came to the Bluebirds of Happiness, I was waiting to the end to see what people grabbed, because I've had them a lot, so I didn't want to, like, okay, whatever, anybody else needs one, I'll wait to the end. So this is a Leo Ward. I don't know if I necessarily see a date on this one, actually. But I was happy when nobody picked the little baby bird, because I would sell these two as a set. A little. I've had the little ones before with the red bird also, but I like the thought of it being a mama and a baby. I will show you one other thing, but I didn't get it at this auction. We got it, as we've said in the past, our overflow that we think is worth a little bit of money, we take to Rita Stuff, which is an auction house in Coldwater, and they do the end of the month, last Friday of the month auction. And so sometimes not only are we auctioning, selling stuff there, but we're bidding and some stuff. So there's this cement frog, and there again, outdoor booth. He's pretty cool. Got great patina, and he's not broken. So that's huge. So I think I gave $9 for him. So that was wonderful. And then surprisingly, people were going for the other Pyrex, but I do really well with the mushroom pattern. So this is just one of the Cinderella dishes, right? Cinderella. Quote me if I'm wrong, y'all. So like I said, I do well with the mushroom. So there's that, and then I got the little 3-stack of the little casseroles that should have had lids, but I've sold them without lids before, and they've done just fine. Need a little clean job, but not bad at all. So I'll take the camera down and I'll show you the other pieces that I got. So not that this was a fun purchase, but at Rita Stuff, I think we paid like $20 for full folding chairs. We host Thanksgiving and Easter, so extra chairs are always nice to have on hand. And they're usually like $29 a piece. So not a fun thing, but a needed thing in our life. And then I did get this old picture. And then a piece of salvage in an old frame. Love the size. It's a big beast. And then I did get those 2 chippy metal white planters. I think I'm going to keep them for myself. So some of my plants pots that I have can be risen up off the ground this year. But no, it was well worth my time to drive the hour plus to the auction house. Thank you so much for going with me, seeing what was there. Yes, I'm hanging out at an auction by myself. It's all good. All good. By the time Chris gets out of work and then drives there anyway, we still have a wood burner that you have to deal with. And man, the storms are just a hitting today anyway. So I'm staying in the house, and I'm like, I'm going to be pricing stuff and getting all of this garage cleared out so y'all can see what I put up on eBay. So thanks for watching. You catch us next time, and you can see where I've been shopping. Bye.